Showbiz India in the house, here with your founder, 22 years in the game, Reshma Doherty. How are you?
Wow, well, this is the first in 22 years someone's introduced me.
So, Reshma, just tell me, how come you're still doing it 22 years later?
I'm brown like you, and we don't give up.
Hey! Now it's your turn to interview me, because you just crushed that. Now I have to follow that. That's such a good answer. We don't give up, do we?
No, and I'm so proud. When I saw this show in December, what a fantastic show this was, and it's been about time, is what I
Thanks.
say. So tell me, when you first heard you were going to be on the show, what was your reaction?
Excitement. But the first reaction with things like this is always a little bit of suspicion. Trepidation, not from a negative place, but from a place of love for the culture and from a deep sense of what means to be a part of it and who we're representing and the history of misrepresentation and wanting the show to depict South Asian culture and vibrancy and light in the right way. And when people come up and they're like, hey, we want to do a show about South Asians, you got to be like, well, where's your heart at? Where's your mind at? And how are you going to execute it in a way that's respectful and celebratory of our people? Because the people making it don't look like me. But they've been extremely open to the input that we have. And it's not me, like I sort of fall in line behind my heroes who I get to work with, which is Asif. And, Sakina's there. Sakina's like my mom, my show mom. Sarita, and then I get to work alongside with my peers like Hannah. I get to see new young South Asian artists like Leela come up, and it's cool that we built this community where we support one another. And in terms of like the creatives, the quote unquote bosses, we've been allowed to influence, again, from a place of love and passion and understanding of who we are and experience. We've been able to influence the direction of the show, which is really special.
Well, that's very well said, and I like the whole sensibility behind it. And, the people you mentioned, Asif, all of them, I've actually had the pleasure of interviewing. You said it's been a while, and I think that has been one of the main things that a lot of people from that generation were afraid of with the South Asian, how it's going to be depicted. But I love the way it's being depicted. It's fun, it's educational, and it's not stereotyping.
Yeah, and it's for children. The point is we're introducing a new generation of people to the culture in hopes of celebrating it and also just on a base level normalizing it. Just so you're like, oh, Indian people are on TV. No big deal. It's just a regular thing that we see on television so that our children and their children can just grow up feeling normal and regular. It's really that simple, right? It's not like, oh, be inspired or reach for the stars. It's just like, no, just walk into a room and feel like you belong. That's it. Because you've seen someone that looks like you on TV and on a subconscious level, that has a great effect on people. I think it affected us when we were growing up that we didn't have that. I had a big lunch and my brain's firing.
What did you eat for lunch?
I had an antipasto and a whole chicken breast. So I'm like proteined up right now, Reshma.
Good, you're not
So
sleepy though.
I'm deep into the socio-political ramifications of playing a cartoon mongoose right now.
Tell me, what was probably one of your favorite episodes? Are you allowed to say?
I love the Diwali episode. I think the music is so beautiful. That's the first time when I saw what they had done with the storyboarding, with the animation. I believe that's the first thing I saw animated, and I was blown away. I was like, oh, you really care. Like, not only do you care, you're executing it with such grace and skill, and the music is so good, and all the voice acting is on point. Like, everybody cares, and we're all showing that passion is showing itself on screen, which is it's a great feeling and super rare as a performer and an actor to be a part of something where it feels like everyone is moving towards the same goal.
That's excellent. So take me back to the moment where you performed for the Oscars recap.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Tom Hanks was there. I'll tell you what was going through my head. This is what happens when you're performing. You have a director brain and a performer brain. There's a few thoughts going on at once. Like, the audience sees me doing my rap. What you don't see is the brain. So one thought is going, hey man, you're not moving at all. Like, you are dead scared and you are like, you're a statue. And then the other brain's like, no, it's cool. It's perfect for camera. Just stay right where you are. They probably got a close-up on you. Just don't mess up your words. And then at the end, the only thing I remember is I thanked my mom. And the next thought I had was like, why didn't you thank your dad?
Well, thank him now.
I mean, he knows. I called him. I was like, I'm so sorry I didn't thank you. He was like, it's fine. Mom needs the attention. But those are the prevalent thoughts that I had. That and how happy Brad Pitt looked. God, he looked so happy. The man looked just like, he must have, it looked like a weight had been lifted. Whatever, winning that Oscar clearly felt good.
Here we go. You don't know me. I'm Utkarsh. Movies, I've been in a few. Broadway too, but you still might consider me new. But anyway, I'm here to recap the show and MC for a bunch of nominees that don't look like me. First up, Janelle, let us know who we've been coasting. Yeah, Chris Rock dropped in cause he ain't hosting. Mr. Pitt, congrats on winning your trophy. Now please make a sequel to World War Z. Mindy here, yeah, she repping for South Asians. Hair Love won for best animation. Heard and amazing, singing Nobody Colder. Her name is Idina Menzel. Mr. Travolta, John Wick and Annie Hall made the temperature raise. Parasite and Taika won for screenplay. Bridesmaids crew heard Standing With You. Then Blade gave Admiral Holdo a statue. Lights up on Anthony and my twin Lynn. Next year in the Heights is guaranteed to win. Been a long time trying to be colorblind. What you seeing right in front of you's a sign of the times. Your quest love on the beat, backbone in the spine. And that's how you recap the show in a rhyme. Keep an open mind. I'm sure we'll find that there's plenty of light here for us all to shine. Us all to shine. Thank you guys very much. Now please welcome to the stage Will Ferrell and Julie Louis-Dreyfus.
So can I ask you impromptu to either do a little bit of that rap or any rap you feel like?
Reshma, I'm so glad you're here. Congrats on making it 22 years. Dun, 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 dun. And these guys know you're the only one who got it, even a bar. There you go.
Wow,
That's for you.
well, thank you so much, Utkarsh.
Sam knows.
All right, well, I'm flattered and honored. And what can we expect from you in the future from your actor's life?
Well, I'm gonna come to your office tomorrow and I'm gonna start an internship and you're gonna mentor me. And someday I'm gonna sit in that chair where you're sitting because we don't give up. I don't know. Free Guy. I'm in a movie called Free Guy in July. I'm working on new music. I've got a new single called Slow, which is coming out on March 13th on all music platforms. And I'm sure I should have checked my IMDb before we did this interview. There's stuff. I'll be around. You'll see me.
Well, thanks so much. You have great energy.
Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing what you're going to wear tomorrow for the VIP premiere.
It's going to be so shiny. Just wait.
Great. Well, thank you. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you. You're done. It's good to see you. Thanks.